What's up, guys? Caleb Thomas, Millionaire Methods Group. Today we're talking about negative people and why you need to remove them from your life. Now, if it's in your personal life, you can just cut them off. Get them away from you, because all that negative shit, they're literally the opposite of fuel for your fire. They're pissing on your fucking fire, man. They're trying to put your fire out. They're trying to dim your light with their negative attitudes. Now, if it's your friends, your family, whatever it is, give them insight. Try to help them out. But you can only do your part. After you do your part and they don't change, or they don't make the attempts, they don't make the progress, then, you're going to have to cut them off, man. You cannot work on somebody more than they work on themselves. They have to want to do it themselves. And if they truly wanted to do it, they would already fucking do it. It's that simple. You are where you are in life because that's exactly where you want to be. That's why you're watching this video, because you want to be better. And I'm glad you're here. I want millions of people to be better. That's why I'm putting this shit out. I want to give the gift of prosperity. So when cutting people off or doing whatever, the only prerequisite for wanting to make any decision is because you want to, or because you don't want to. You don't need explanation. You don't need to fucking explain yourself to anyone. If somebody asks you why, because I don't fucking want to, or because I want to. I feel like doing the thing. The feeling alone is all you need. The want, the desire is all you need to know that it can be accomplished. Stop letting other people try to confuse you or try to guilt trip you into anything. They don't need a fucking explanation. And you don't need to explain yourself. Your mind is what sets you apart from everything. Take full advantage of that. Most people are fucking mouth breathers. The 95% are mouth breathers. They go along and just go with the flow and do. Nah, man. Fuck that. We're going upstream. We're choosing the path. Stop. You're here for a fucking reason, man. You're here to express yourself fully. You're here to gain as much awareness as possible. This is how you express yourself, through awareness. And this is how you get close with God, the subconscious mind. The subconscious mind holds the keys to the universe. The subconscious mind is perfect. It has everything in it. Energy is neither created nor destroyed. Everything that exists is everything that will exist forever. And it's in your mind. We just have to tap into it. This is literally how everything that ever was created came into reality, was through thought. So, back on the topic of negative people. If that negative person is in your workplace, start using. Now, this is how you can work out your mind, basically. You can start identifying when the negative traits start to occur, and you can use it to your advantage. See, if you start, it's kind of easier at first if you can start realizing when negative thought patterns occur in other people, because then you can start realizing it in yourself. So watch them very carefully and make sure that their negative thought patterns don't seep into you and seep into your thoughts. So this is the workout. That's where the workout takes place. When they start being negative, be aware of it and don't let it seep into your mind. Laugh it off. Laugh at them. That's what I do. I'll laugh in your fucking face because I know what you're trying to do. They live off the reaction. Don't give it to them. Just laugh at them. Guys, and this is where the paradigm shift comes in. That's what I talked about last video. These people will not change. Because if they wanted to, they already would. Or maybe they're just not ready yet. But even if they do change, this is what I talked about yesterday as well. I just got my book in today. The subconscious mind works on cybernetics. So, even if they did change, it'd be temporary. They'd go right back to baseline. And that's where the paradigm shift comes in. You have to change your baseline. You have to relearn everything that you've ever learned about yourself. And you get to create it. You literally get to create everything. Every thought pattern that you have, you can create. And this is where the subconscious mind comes into play. Because once you create it, your subconscious mind cannot differentiate between what's reality and what's not. It only knows what you put into it. So put good things into it. You need to be thinking into results, not thinking from results. So all your past results, you cannot think about that. You need to think about the results that you will get once you are prosperous. You need to get on the vibrational plane of what it is that you want. And you and that thing will attract each other and you'll meet in the middle. Now, nobody knows the timeline of exactly when things will happen, but for damn sure, we know that in due time, it will happen. Maybe we might not know when, but we know it will. And that's all we need to know. Everything else is up to God. And that's where faith comes in. We have to have faith. We have to have belief, and we have to have faith. Your objective, your purpose in life is to become with God through awareness. Your awareness is basically your awareness of your purpose. And that's literally how you become one with God. Once you find your purpose, you will become one with God. And you will be in flow state. You will be living an inch above the ground at all times. You will have nirvana. But you must continue to be grateful once you've received what it is that you wished for. You can't beg God for it, and then when you get it, disregard him. You see, I think what it is, I mean, in the Bible even says it. God already knows what you want before you ask for it. So don't ask him for it. Thank him for it. Thank him for it as if you already have it. And the one who thanks God for the things he does not have yet is sure to get it. You have to start using your intellect. You have to. I mean, it's prevalent that you do. This is the only way. You have to do things in a certain order. If you do not do the things in the certain order, you will not get the same results. And that's heaven's first law, is order. So we have to obey these laws. We didn't set them in place. We can't change them. All we can do is obey them. Recognize them and obey them. There's so many people that have realized these laws. I just so happen to be one of them, and I'm giving them to you. And you need to pass them on to the next person. Otherwise, you're doing yourself a disservice. He who gives gets. I mean, it's that simple. You guys need to start listening to all the greats, all the tapes from Napoleon Hill, Earl Nightingale. Listen to the books. Listen to it over and over and over and over. Read it over and over and over and over. Literally, I mean, your paradigm took however many years to be developed. It's going to probably take just as long to relearn something new, to change it. But once you do, your life will change forever. So, and this goes, I don't know if I said it in this video or not, but the more energy that you put into it, the faster you will get the results. So the more you ingrain it, the faster you ingrain it, the faster you're going to get the result. You're going to get the desired outcome. But, and that's your willpower. That's where you can use your will. That's the only time you can use your will. Because if you really want something and you want it bad enough, you're going to do it. You are going to do it. It doesn't matter if you feel like it or whatever. If you want it, you're going to do it. One thing about it, people generally stay where they are. They're in a comfort zone, and the comfort zone is a terrible place to be. I mean, it's basically the lie zone, because your body is telling yourself a lie. It makes you believe that where you are is a good place, but it's not. You know your full potential. You know you're not doing everything you could be, but you're comfortable, so you're gonna keep doing what you're doing. But if you would only start doing what you should be doing, your life would grow exponentially. You would feel so much better because you stack the wins. You need to stack your wins every day. There's steps to every goal. And if you stay fixed upon what it is that you want, you're going to be climbing those steps subconsciously. You won't even know what you're doing. All you know is that you're going closer and closer to that goal. And once you look back, you're going to be at the top of the mountain. You're going to look at all the little things that you've done to get there and realize that you needed those things to happen for you to get where you're going. God's getting you ready for what He already has ready for you. You just have to do the work. You have to have faith. You have to believe in it. There's no other way around it. You have to do the work on the front end. You can't ask heat from the fire if you didn't provide the wood. Come on, guys. We have to be logical. We're logical beings. We're animals, but we're God's highest form of creation. We have more than the regular five senses of instinct. That's what an animal is. We have a lot more, and I'll start detailing exactly what they are and how we can use them. The opposite of procrastination is decision. So if you haven't decided on something, you're procrastinating, and that's going to lead to failure. So decide on what it is that you want, act it out, emulate it, find someone that's already doing that thing, and emulate that person. Like causes produce like results or like effects. So if you emulate that person and do exactly what they do, you'll get exactly what they get. It's that simple. But a lot of people, once they find out what people do to get the thing that they want, they get discouraged and they act like it's not really for them. And it's not, because you didn't fucking want it bad enough to do the thing. Some people are fine in the comfort zone. Some people are fine floating through life. Not me. Not you. That's why you're on this video. You know you're destined for something greater. So be that thing, do the thing, and do it now. Because now's all you've got. I'm going to leave it right there. Until next time, I wish you health, wealth, and peace of mind. Catch y'all later.